Well, look at that. Am I live? Alright, I decided to change it to tarot because my other one I was being dumb, being stupid, and then I started pulling cards. I'm like, well, I should restart this and actually put tarot in the name. See, I decided for the fun. I got a unicorn onesie. So, and then I found some masks for Halloween. And every year I like to get a few masks. It's fun. They're fun. Ooh, see, kind of matches a little. Yeah, this. I'm gonna be Where's Waldo for Halloween, but this is kind of cool one. Oh man, and there's that one I bought like 2 years ago. I never used. But anyway, it's not like we have anything to do this Halloween, anyways. All right, we have the Star, the Ten of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. Huh. Huh. That's kind of, it could go two ways. It's either it's either that you left something really painful and you're kind of like, like in this like, what do I want state. And there's the Six of Pentacles where it's kind of like a generosity and this equal give and take with the King of Wands. He's kind of like, he knows his shit, and he's got that flavor, that flavor you can't forget. When he's generous, he's good with money, so he might be like he likes to treat you out and wine and dine you out big kind of energy. But it feels like there's like almost a betrayal in the past, so you're not sure. Or, like I said, it can go two ways. Or the male, the King of Wands, he's trying to be better with his money and his stuff because he almost lost her due to the fact that he wasn't pulling his weight. And all she wanted was him to pull his weight and just, help out and stuff and not be so stingy, or either stinginess or just, you know, I'll do what I want. Like it was just stupid reasons, but he knows she's right. She was right. She like laughed or something. And he's trying to do better. Maybe to prove to her that he can do better. No, anyways, that I saw. Here, I'll show you the cards. Star, Ten of Swords, Six of Pence, and King of Wands. So it could be one of those two scenarios. What about you, per se? That seems more the energy of somebody else. But you, how are you feeling? I gotta do more of these videos, I know. You're feeling the Five of Swords. I'm warning you, this is a harsh deck. I picked up the harsh deck. The Five of Swords. It's just, I'm fucking done. Sometimes when you're in that energy, you're just like, fuck it energy. I don't give a fuck. I know what that energy is like. Trust me. Yeah. It's kind of energy that you kind of, or you're fed up with that kind of energy from them. Could be that. There's the Knight of Pens. He just came out in the last video. Taking his time. He seems to want to figure out what he done wrong. I think that's going back to that story. Trying to figure out how he can get back to her. This is very male energy. What he done wrong? Like, he knows. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is this defensive energy. It's just like, I know I did wrong. What can I do to repent? What can I do beside, for you to forgive? What can I do? Like, not sure. That goes to the 10 of the Wands. It's like so done with that feeling. But he has to figure out how to come and let go of that energy that, the burdens of feeling bad about what you've done. Sorry, I have 4 kittens, so they kind of like to jump at my shit. You know what? I should do a reading for each sign. That'd be better. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. So 9 of Wands. See, I had 10 to the 9. See, look, he's still holding back. Still holding back. So there's so much held back energy. It's crazy. I'm going to go on my tarot channel, I think. I'm Beautiful Tarot. B-U-Y-O-U. Tiful Tarot. It's a play on words. Beautiful Tarot. Beautiful you. God, as a unicorn. Why am I not on my tarot channel? I'm doing tarot on my main. 3 of Pentacles. Three of Pence is very 8 of Pence. It really is. And it even reminds me of the 5 too. They're all connected. And it's a very spiritual card, actually. 3 of Pentacles, It's more than just working on a craft or working with teamwork or people. This one, the girl is like, kind of like half naked with a robe, and he's not even paying attention. He's just so focused on what he's doing. He couldn't care less that she's up there. Isn't that weird? Normally you see the dual pillars. So it's got 3 pillars being worked on in the 3. In like kind of like the window, just like the window of the 5, but the 5 you're outside. The 3 you're inside. This is heavy masonry right here. It's a mason. It's creating its temple. Am I taking... Yeah, I can take questions. Sure. Why not? It's going to hop on the other one, but if you want to. Hi. Sure. I missed that. It's been a while. I decided to get creative, and I was like, whatever. Whatever. I don't have corona, I promise. So I don't have to wear a mask. Just on my eyes. Because my face got hit. What's the question? Here. I put all the things back. He's a Libra, you're a Virgo. Virgo! Earth sign! I'm a Capricorn, so I love Earth signs. And I'm a Virgo moon, by the way. He's a Libra. And my dad's a Libra. Libras are hard to get along with sometimes. They're they're very like set in their ways. I get in a lot of arguments with Libras. Not so my dad, because my dad, you once you know how a Libra works, like they're pretty stable. You just kind of have to roll with it, even for the shittier things about them. Sorry, it's true. Okay, so wait. Oh, it's all right. So, okay, his energy. All right. You know what? I was just getting masculine energy before you came. So, okay. Virgo, dude. Guess what? I have really good news for you. Oh yeah. Oh, you got the foundation card, the 1111 card. This is one of the best fucking cards in the whole entire deck. Besides the sun, people argue it's the sun. I think it's the 1111 card. The 1111 is the number of the angels. It's building a foundation. It's harmony. It's wedding. It's being together. Yes, 1111. Yay, 1111. You know what? And sometimes when you're talking to people, they're like, "Not for me. You stupid Pacific timers. It's still 1111 for me." Yes, the building the foundation. It's so fucking key, man. It's so fucking key. And Ah, dude. Did I not say that this is one of the best cards besides the sun? Seriously. Like seriously. You couldn't get the two best fucking cards. I literally picked it up and it was like right on the sun. That is wild. I think he likes you. I think he likes you. I think you guys are building a nice foundation. Let's see if anything else tells you anything else. Hey, dude, that's a good start. I mean, come on, you got like the two best cards in the whole fucking deck. Seriously, I was just saying, hey, that's so weird when that happens. A castle? I went to a castle? Oh my god, I feel like I belong in a castle. Oh, dude, you got justice. Justice. Oh, wait, I need to clarify justice. Um, okay, wait. That's great. Dude, that's great. Yeah, you gotta stick reading. I hate continuing on these because I'm like, no. It's like when the rolling gets hot, like you don't want to tarnish it. You're like, man, stop there. Okay. Okay. It's usually not good. Well, this one's good. Okay. All right. Huh. Okay. Okay. All right. That's interesting. All right. So we have the building the foundation and the sun. It's like, people playing and everything good, good times. Things are good. Things are great. It started out with a great foundation. It starts. Now there's some sort of justice that's involved, but then that was followed with Ace of Pentacles. So that's like luck on your favor. It's like it's an offering. It's like here you go. Where that's a win. That's a win. It's like fucking a win. It's the more money. It's more. It's an offering of love. It's an offering of commitment and anything. If you're building a foundation, well, there is some sort of justice involved. There must be something. There's always an underlining something, but it's in your fucking favor. Okay? And then it says the hangman. So the hangman is like he knows what the fuck he wants, and he chooses when he wants to get down from his tree. So you're kind of waiting on justice to get for some sort of justice to get served here. It's in your favor, and you're just hanging out to find out to make sure things play the way they're supposed to play. Because you kind of sometimes have to calculate this in advance. And if you're one step ahead, okay, it goes in your favor and you can just hang out. All right. Because then you have these two. Okay. Now, tell me that's not the divine and the masculine counterpart. They're both holding. One has the cup of love. All right. With the fish. It looks like a dick. Seriously. He got a fish on his head. He got a fish there. And then she got the fucking raven. She sends a message. And he, as the page of cup, is a messenger of love too. They're both sending each other the message. They both know. Whatever that is going to get rectified. And then you can get out of that tree. And then you got the power couple right there. You know what? They don't, no one starts off as kings and queens. You have to start somewhere. That's what the page is about. It's the new startings and not giving a fuck and taking a chance. But it's going to go through from message. The message is going to come in. Looks from on this side. Something where once this justice is resolved, is taken in. And I mean, come on, you got that to begin with, so yeah, it looks pretty damn good. Mm. Yeah, but sometimes the separation leads to reunion, right? But you know what? Guys, it takes them longer than us. It does. It really does. And that's the thing that's the problem with us females. We want to know now, now, and now. Okay? Because we know ourselves. Okay? But they're slower. Them, it takes longer. So then while they're still trying to figure it out, and like most of the time playing Xbox or something, okay, or getting high, okay, then they start to think, okay, well my chick's pretty cool. I kind of like her. You know that one time was pretty fun. And then they come around, But in the meantime, we're just kind of like, waiting. Were you going to do something? It's kind of a bit like what was just painted out before. Are you going to do something? Or are you going to just wait around? Wait around. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They make me happy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I won't do anything about it. Ah, let's let's see. Let's see if there's. Whoa. Uh, what? Okay. Is he retracted? Has he retracted lately? Because this is two males. You got, okay, Ace of Wands, you got Five of Cups, and the Hermit. Okay, this seems like a retraction. Like, normally the Ace of Wands is kind of like, let's go. Like, let's go. It's, some people even call it the fucking card. Seriously, there's a tarot reader that thinks this is the dick. Anyways, and, but in most circumstances, I'll say, yeah, okay, so you're going at it. But this is retraction. So it's kind of almost like Do I want to take the initiative? But I'm kind of scared too. Yeah, that's what I get out of that. So could this be his energy? Maybe. Because I've been getting that energy from before. The last one was kind of like same kind of thing, and I was like, and I wasn't even talking to anyone. I was just saying like that. I was like, man, it seems like this energy is like a, I'm afraid. But they know what's good for them, but they're just kind of afraid to step forward. You know? I don't know, that's what that is. Fuck. I hate going, see, that's what I mean, you go from the sun and the 11:11, and then all of a sudden something like that comes out, and you're like, what the fuck? Where is that coming from? See, the King of Cups. So see, okay, this is where, if he's coming at you with page energy, because he was the page, right? And you're in your power, but that's lacking. And that's the refrains. The refraining is coming from that. But he's trying to be the king of cups. He does that I don't know if that makes any sense. He's trying to get there. The Page of Wands. There we go. Another page energy. Exactly. See, this is someone that's taking chances, though. You don't like he's like not sure. He wants to be that King of Cups, but there's things hindering it. Like he doesn't believe he can, or there's some refraining, man, like complete refraining, like it's like that. You know what, that's what I mean. He wants to take initiative, he wants to, but there's something that pulls him back. That's what I'm getting. Does that make any sense at all? Like, I don't know, I mean, like, oh yeah, well, you know what, a thing I've realized, everybody's giving up for those same fucking reasons. Honestly, stupid me during quarantine decided to get on Tinder and dating sites, okay? So I met a few of them, and they all are being like that. Trust me. Trust me. You know what? Just the other day, someone in a group was like, "Oh, this guy that was on fucking Tinder, and he was posing as thing, and he had all these girls that had these sexual attacks and stuff." And I'm like, "Oh, that guy was a loser." I talked to him for like 5 minutes, and I was like, "What a jerk." But so trust me, man. You know what? And don't get me wrong. I'm all for like finding my soulmate or whatever. I stopped caring after a while. But you know what? If he comes, that's cool. But you know what? I got bored sometimes, and I was like, whatever. You know what? Sometimes you hear this random person that's like, "Hey, I found my boyfriend on Tinder." I'm like, "Okay, maybe I'll go." And no, you find a lot of dick pics on Tinder. Yeah, that's what you find. But I'm telling you, even the legit guys that I dated a few, like legit, and they all kind of have that. They all have this reason to be all. "Ugh." Trust me, they're all like that. Trust me, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just my neighborhood and my zone, but if you knew my ex. If you knew my narthex, you'd understand. Temperance. See, you know what? This makes me feel like, I don't know if you have any ties to a Sagittarius, but it makes me feel like you're in your zone. Like you have an understanding of it, though. You kind of get where he's at. You and we do that too, girls. We kind of have a tendency to really seek deep, but make sure you're seeking deep within you first. And I think so. I think so. But this gives me a real calm energy. And it also, you know what? Let me clarify this because Sagittarius season is coming up soon after Scorpio. Like are we still in Libra? Are we still in Libra? October, we're beginning. Yeah, Libra, right? I gotta not forget my dad's birthday. So, the Nine of Pentacles. No, that's the Four. What's the Four of Pentacles? It kind of, anyway, it's weird because that really made me actually think of Nine of Cups from last. Anyways, yeah, you know what? All right, if I link this with Sagittarius, something tells me about the Sagittarius season. So something about the Sagittarius season, from now to the Sagittarius season, to November, December, um, you gotta really just look within and just, I feel like that in around then is when he's going to rise up. Because you know what? Even if this is just the four, like the four is someone that's content with what he's got. He might not have the 10 yet. Everyone has to build up from somewhere, especially right now. God, I'm broke as shit because of COVID. But you know what I mean? But at least I'm living, I'm healthy, and my kids are good. But I feel like he's going through a process right now. And that's why he might be held back. But he's not dumb. He knows what he wants. And he wants to make sure he can provide. There's one thing I have learned is that through a lot of like super smart people on the internet, okay, is that a man wants to feel like he's got a purpose and he's like can take care of his woman. When you take that away from a man, they feel useless. Okay, and then they get depressed and then they take it on you, and that's when shit goes to shit. Okay, but when you give a man a purpose, suddenly he feels like, even if it's something stupid, okay, even if it's something stupid, oh, honey, can you do this for me? Like when you praise them, they're like a fucking dog. You can praise him lots of ways and keep your man content. Okay, so he knows where his foundation lies. God, the sun and the foundation is clear evidence that it takes two. The 11 isn't just the 11 on its own, it needs the other 11, you know? And I think he knows that. And he's only holding back because he wants to be able to know that he can take care of his woman and be there, either mentally stable or financially, or both. He wants to feel like he can be the man, especially in times like this. And so that tells me that for now you need to hold back and understand that and just give him time because guys are just slower than us. It's true. It's true. It's a known fact. So don't feel bad that he's being a little recluse about things. And, I think he knows. And sometimes it takes them a little bit of alone time to figure it out. I think most people in general need alone time to figure their shit out. But I would say yeah, I'd say give it, sometimes it can be slow. Maybe it can be slow. I don't know if that's gonna. Wait, let's see if the. Oh no, okay, I already read that. Well, I like this deck. I'm gonna change decks. I want a more happier deck. I think that was the cards to tell me to switch decks. They're like, this one is always going into the dark side. That one's a feeling deck, but that's the thing is it takes out both sides. Takes out that side too. And it's like, not that I'm against. I wouldn't use it if I was. Some people are all like, yeah, 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 you have to be happy. But I mean, like, I say what it says. But I don't know. I just something told me to switch decks. I don't know. It's just like, you don't want to go down that path. I mean, some people do, but it's not gonna get you anywhere. You're gonna have to probably take a pill. And I don't want to be a drug pusher. Not the unicorn. This is good. Oh, okay. Let's see. The 10 of Wands again. The 11 again. This time you get the 7 of Cups. And this time it's the Ace of Swords. Ooh, now I like the Ace of Swords. I can't shit on the Ace of Swords. I bet you somebody calls it a dick too. Like there's so much pervs out there. I swear it probably has been called a dick. But the 10, but that's the endings. The 10 is the end. It's the end of all burdens. It's the letting go. You're like, oh my God. The 9, you're like, I'm almost there. And the 10, you're like, I'm there. And dropping your knees because you can't even run anymore. Like, fucking finally. Finally, like, to me, it's almost a successful card because you're just like, you ended the race. You might be battered and broken, but your flight's done, you know? And then that's it. And then, and once again, the 11 card, yay! It's like, get to the point that, you know, see, and the 7 of the Cups is choices to be made, but the correct choice will be made. The Ace is like, it's done. It's a done deal. It's like you know, off with your head. It's like, I give you an oath, or I, my idea is there and it's done. That's like a done. It's done. So the choice is made, looked over the choice. And I want to build a foundation. Let go of all the burdens, let go of the crap that's holding you back, and build and keep building on that happy marriage and that foundation. I mean, those are excellent fucking cards. Look at it. It's just like, makes me want to go play Beat Saber as a unicorn. You know, it's just letting go, just letting go of the shit that doesn't serve anymore. That's all that is. Me, all the wands, just like, bleh. I wouldn't want to carry a bunch of wands. Maybe one. Look cool, look like Cloud Strife or something with giant bow. That's it. Well, I don't know. Should I do one more? Let's see. Let's just do a general. Just general. Just what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen in the next couple days? Next 3 days. Next 3 days. A message for the next 3 days. Then I will probably play some Beat Saber. Oh, the Ace of Cups again. And then you have the Star again. The High Priestess using your intuition. And there's the pillars. The Page of Swords. Then we keep getting pages. That's the 3rd freaking page. 8 of Cups. That's walking away. But the new beginnings. Isn't that beautiful? It's so shiny too. You get aces. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords and Ace of Cups, and you got the same thing for the pages, man. That's the thing. You know what that makes me think? That makes me think that like he's in page energy, okay? Um, and that's it. He's trying to balance all his emotion. That's a bit what temperance is doing too, is balancing and meditating and figuring yourself out. And what's better than right now during lockdown to really go deep and figure yourself out? And I think that's it. He wants that happy marriage. It has to be. If you guys were that happy, you got the 11-11 twice, man. And I mean, the Ace of Cups, it's just like, new starts and stuff. Yeah. And honestly, I don't see this as like a this isn't a walking away from each other, because if no, because the star is giving you a dream come true. You had the sun and the 11-11 and the Ace of Cups, and it's the using intuition. She's the lady of the moon. There's two full moons this month. One is on the 31st. Okay. You know what? And then we're going to go into Sagittarius season. I really think I really think that there's a lot of going self-reflection, you know. And this one, people like to shit on this page, but I think again, it's defensive energy. It's just like, wait, wait, I'm trying to figure things out, so don't put any pressure, because it's all going to unravel on its own in a beautiful way, actually, you know? And there's picking, making those choices. But don't ever make them feel like it's you that made them pick that choice. Like kind of like no ultimatums or anything. It's like they need to feel like they did this on their own, you know? I did it on my own. I did this. There's the Hangman again. See? Even when I switch decks, the same cards come out, 11-11. I mean, and the High Priestess is one of the most nicest one to have. She really she has the Torah. She owns her. She's got a complete balance. She's basically in the middle of the Temple of Solomon, basically. She's like Queen Isis. I'm pretty sure she's Queen Isis. I mean, look at her. She's got Isis symbol right up on her head. You know, she is the goddess of the moon. She's the Diana. She's the intuition, and and Virgo's really great with intuition. They're very good. So I wouldn't be surprised if you can stay in temperance energy. And that's it. And Libra, they are of justice. That the Libra card is the justice card, isn't it? Yeah, it's justice. That is the Libra card. Yeah, I didn't even notice it till now. The Libra card, the justice. Yeah, you know, it looks really good. Looks promising. I'd say by Christmas that he should have his shit figured out and let you know. Now it's just a waiting game. Have some wine or some drinks or smoke a joint. Dress up as a unicorn. I should be actually on my tarot channel doing this, not on my main. I don't even know what to do with this channel anymore. I used to do tarot, then I moved it to the other one, then I stopped, and then I just decided to be a unicorn. Well, I guess I will bid you farewell, dear. What was your name again? Jenna. I wish you well. And I know this reading was for you, and I hope it helped you at all. But you know what? Do whatever you know what? One last final thought. Speaking of, okay, be her. Okay? She's almost this she's like the spiritual empress, basically. And if you can just always be one step ahead. And what's just kind of one step ahead. Because we're always one step ahead. That's why they always want to act so manly, because they know that solid truth. But they don't want to admit it. But if just play the game. Be one step ahead. Just take that time, be the temperance, and just, if he comes around, he'll come around. And then play with him for a while, and then, yeah, when he does, guys all do that. They do their little thing. At this point, I just let them do their little thing. Just let them do their little thing. And then it's kind of like, they miss you, and they miss you. If you hold the heart, he misses you. Come back. You don't have to worry. She's a good old man. I have faith. And I mean, your first two cards said it all. I didn't even need the rest of the cards. I just knew it all from the beginning. So that was cool. I'll try to make more videos. Maybe more as a unicorn. I kind of like the unicorn. Well, I hope it helped. And I will bid you good night and go play some Beat Saber. It's fun. It's great.